You might not be feeling that joyful Leo childlike energy just yet, because the Leo sun does make a square to Chiron in Taurus today at 8:35 a.m. Pacific time. This could be toying with your confidence a little bit, and it brings up this paradox where Chiron is the wounded healer. And I just took this amazing workshop from an amazing astrologer, Haley Comet, in San Diego. It was at the San Diego Astrological Society. It was so good. It was about Chiron and Taurus. She's made a video about it as well, so go check that out on her page if you haven't already. But something that she mentioned about Chiron that really stood out to me and I hadn't heard before is that unlike Saturn, Chiron resembles the wounds that we don't always have a role in creating. Saturn's a planet of karma. Sometimes we do things and then Saturn comes back around and hits us over the head with a book and is like, you should not be doing that. Chiron, on the other hand, is the wounds that we face and we don't always even know why. There's not always a reason or something that we did to create that wound. I know why, in the sense of I think we choose our birth charts before we're born. And so I think we chose the Chironian lessons that we were going to experience because that's an area where we know that we could heal others or where we want to grow. But as far as in this conscious reality, in this life, we don't necessarily have a say in the trauma that happens to us. And yet, Chiron, who was deeply wounded, was the supreme healer of the gods. And we all also have this key that we can open with Chiron to profound healing for ourselves and others. But because of the wounds that we had with Chiron, we tend to hide. Something I don't feel like talked about enough with Chiron and also with Black Moon Lilith is shame. Many of us struggle with the shame from the trauma that we went through with Chiron, and then shame from our raw primal essence with Black Moon Lilith. Shame is a dangerous emotion because shame makes us hide. Shame makes us numb. Shame makes us self-sabotage. But we can't heal other people from our hiding place. We can't heal other people from our hermitude. We can only heal them through coming out into the light. And part of coming out into the light is being seen. And for some of us, especially Chironians, that wound is visible. So through being seen, we are also allowing another person to see the rawness, to see our wound, to see our scars of what we went through. But this is where the healing happens. And we've all come across somebody, whether it's somebody you met in person, somebody you listened to a podcast from, somebody you read their book, who has dispelled the trauma and the pain that they've went through and has deeply inspired us and moved us. And they had to allow their wounds to be visible in order to help you heal. If you hadn't seen that wound, you wouldn't have recognized it within yourself.